It seemed as just another day. I mean, we've seen bad rains before. We faced floods a time or two, but this was so much more. Each one went about their day, not expecting what would come. Families gathered in their home, the last time for some. Children getting in their beds after saying nighttime prayers, asking God to keep them safe from the devil's toils and snares, surrounded by all the comfort of the memories engraved in every piece that made each house a home that would soon be washed away. So when the rain started to fall, was God watching? Could he have just said the word and it all start stopping? I know nature takes unexpected turns. They call them natural disasters, but where's the God that calmed the sea? I mean, is he still the master? Have you doubted, is he really there? Because I can't understand, if God is good and God is love, where's his mighty saving hand? You wouldn't be the first to question, to stand and ask God why. Even Jesus, his own son, asked him just before he died. And for 3 days and 3 nights, there was no answer in reply. The disciples and all his followers, with no words but one: why? And yes, we know all doubts were gone as the sun rose that third day, when sin and death had lost its hold and the stone was rolled away. But what about now? If God really has the power, where was he in our needy hour? Well, I know exactly where he was. It's where he always is. People say God's on the mountaintops, when life is at its best, but that's not where he makes his home, where he gives the weary rest. He's in the trials of life. He's in the eye of the storm. He's in each fire we face and every flood that swarms. He stays in the valley, so when we come passing through, he can take our hand and carry us when we don't know what to do. Sometimes you can't see he's there till you're thrown inside the flame, just like those 3 young Hebrew boys when that 4th man finally came. Because it's in the fire that we see him. It's where we find how much we need him. He's here and alive, and he'll always show up at just the right time. So throw your hands up. He's there in the storm. You just have to look. God doesn't stay buried in that leather-bound book. Open your eyes and you'll see his grace. And all those lending a hand, just look in their face. God's love is shown clear in the moments that are hardest. His light shines the brightest when the night is at its darkest. Now, I won't pretend that I know your loss, but God lost his son when he died on the cross. So while you're on your knees kneeling, he knows what you're feeling. No matter the hurt you're revealing, he offers his healing. You know, we may never get to know the answer to why, but you can see by faith what you can't with your eye. Remember his promise that not some but all things work together for good for those who love God and cling to his words even when you can't understand, but still follow his voice and hold tight to his hand. There may be those who will try to dismiss him, but keep your eyes open because you don't want to miss him. Because he's here right now and he's closer than ever. No matter how high the water gets, he won't leave you. No, never.